So for this next joke, I'm going to need my volunteer. Jimmy, would you mind, could you guys give a round of applause to Jimmy? This is a routine I used to do before COVID. You're going to see why it doesn't work anymore. So if you could just stand there, Jimmy, that'd be awesome. I'm often not good with people. I misjudge how close I am with people emotionally. And a woman was leaving my work, and she was going around the office and giving some people handshakes and some people hugs. And I figured, oh, we're not that close, we'll probably just be a handshake. And then, as it turns out, she went in for a hug, so Jimmy, you could just put your hands out like you're going in for a hug. I went in for a handshake, and we sort of just met in the middle like this. Which is not a good start. Luckily, she saw what was happening and she took my hand, and then we just shook hands at like this distance. Now, a normal handshake is at about this difference, and that's very comfortable, isn't it, Jimmy? From here, it's not good. So thank you very much, Jimmy, for your help. You can see why I used to close shows by talking about this routine, and you can see why I can't do it anymore, because we have a disease that literally is do not get close to people. So thanks God, you know, like I finally get a good routine I can close shows with, and he's like, nah, fuck you, it's too good, you can have something. Because every time I brought someone on stage, something funny happened every single time. The first time it happened, when I stuck my hand into the guy's chest, he just went, oh. Which was great. Another time I did the handshake thing with him, and then as I'm kind of, hey, thanks for coming up, he leans in and he's like, that was the most intimate I've been with anyone in a long time. That'd help, right? And then my favorite time that happened is I brought a guy on stage who didn't say a word to me. He just kind of walked up and was looking at me. He went through with the whole handshake thing. We said, hey, thanks, and he went and sat back down. And then he said something in Russian to the woman that he was sitting with, and it turned out he didn't speak English. And so I said, oh, did he not understand what any of that was there? Like, I just brought him on stage and like shook his hand really close and said, hey, cheers, and sent him back to his seat. She's like, yeah, pretty much. And so I said, well, what did he say to you when he got back off stage? And she said, he said to me, that man smells a lot better than he looks.